Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a Friday video, second Friday video. I've got a ton of stuff to go over, things to put you informed with. Obviously this video's got a topic to it, but there's tons of stuff. I want to look at the impact of the 400k in Battlegrounds, which by the way, at the point of recording this video, it's been released. I want to go over that. There's going to be more to it because we have to go over like how much points people scored, what people were usually getting from Battlegrounds. Is this impacting so many things? You know, we're looking at things like, you know, your alliance maybe like, oh, I got this map, but you know, normally your alliance gets more than that, and the problem that Kabam have created with it. But the good thing as well, I love the Battlegrounds milestone rewards, which a lot of people are talking about. A lot of people are saying we'd love Kabam to continue them on, and I hope they will. I don't think they will though. But in any case, that's not what this video is about. I've also got Battlegrounds Season 10 meta to go over. There's the grind show is going to be done for tomorrow. Rifting results. I think I've also got like a ton of other videos which are still, I've got to just thumbnail and get out. Lots of stuff to get over. That sounds wrong. Get into and stuff like that. So what's this video all about? Well, it's all about this. Okay, so as a lot of you know, this Mythic Crystal situation, we did cover it briefly in the MCN today, but that was recorded last night, and there's been further developments between overnight and this morning and over this afternoon and early morning US and Canada time. So it's kind of a lot of hours to kind of basically over a 12-hour period since Thursday. There's been a lot of things going on. So one of the main things is, as you can see on screen, due to incorrectly awarded mythic crystals, some summoners will need to temporarily block access to contest impacting accounts to ensure proper actions can be taken. This will appear as a temporary account suspension, but you'll regain access within several hours. That's going to be a key thing we're going to look into in a moment. Once the correction has been implemented, we'll be removing the associated rewards from the accounts that took advantage of this exploit. These actions are currently stated to take place at the later part of this week. And just going to give you put in perspective is that was late for me UK time. How late was that? Well, imagine 4 a.m. in the morning. Yes, it definitely was that particular case, and it was running that course. I don't know whether or not Kabam were trying to run the course over, say, a downtime for players. Like saying, okay, well, as Kabam, people don't play at between 2 a.m. whatever time and 4 a.m. whatever time in a general kind of like universal time code thing, if you know what I mean. I think some people will know what I mean by that. It's like if you go for the universal clock and you say, okay, 2 a.m. to whatever it is, people wouldn't play at that particular time. So Command just go, right, well, we'll just kind of run the thing then. And for whatever reason, it took longer and was still not done. This is the thing. It may be done by the time this video comes out. I don't know, but yeah, we'll kind of go over the situation as it is and give you some info. So why me? Why me? Why? That's a name, isn't it? Hey, so I was wondering, I just got suspended for the crystal bug, and I don't know if I will still get the Battlegrounds rewards from the season. I hope I do because I put in about 800k in the solo event, and I'm fine with the suspension. I did wrong, so don't think I'm some crybaby because I did something wrong. No, that's I wouldn't say that's an issue really, because I think everybody gets the rewards, but it does bring up the discussion of going, okay, well, Kabam, regardless if people want to go like rub salt in the wound, like, oh, you cheated, you deserve whatever you're getting. So if Kabam say they're going to return it back in a matter of hours, which they do say, then Kabam should be, you should hold them accountable to stuff when it comes to situations like this. But, yes, okay, people did kind of exploit. But interesting. I only opened 10, so I did nothing. Other people opened hundreds. Where's that? There, yeah. So the player said that, like, I opened 10. Wow. If it was just 10, it's like, it's annoying. It's annoying. But yeah, at least we kind of know that this has been removed. Because I think one of the big things, was for me was the extent of work that I have done to my account, especially in the last year and going into 2 years of turning into a non-spending account. I've worked hard to get the 7 stars that I have. The same thing you have, right, watching this video right now. You've worked hard on your account over the last 2 years. The same thing if you're a non-spending player in general. You've worked hard on your account. So these things had to be removed because it was the right thing to do. Of course, the exploit with the quest, the side quest, was a bit different because it's like that's just a limited thing, which Kabam, instead of going like we'll do bans or remove stuff, it's easier just to give everybody the goodies, and it's good. Like, I'm doing my Rift runs and finding out I'm picking up some great stuff. I don't know if anybody slated the rewards for side quests. I would not, because they are good. More so good if you're Paragon, I would say, with that one, or people that are able to do threat level 5s. But in any case, well, you know, Kabam to the point. Let's get to the point, shall we? And Kabam are dealing with this particular situation by removing the items from the account, and it was done over the last several hours and early this morning. But there's a little bit of a delay. Okay, I think people are falling out about stuff. Let's skip through the falling out of people. Try not to fall out, people. Come on. So the update on the situation is this: bring in Kabam Jacks as a situation. So this was as of just before 6 p.m. UK time. So hopefully get this video up about 8 p.m. UK time. So this was about 2 hours ago. It's going to put you in perspective. So Jax says, hey summoners, as has been pointed out a handful of times, this blackout period has run long. The process appears to be more intensive than initially expected. Rest assured, the system is working through the process as we speak. I don't have a precise ETA, but last I heard, it's at least half finished. So if that started at 4 a.m. UK time, to give you a bit of perspective for that, what was that? 12 minus just 7 minus 3, so 15 hours ago. So 15 hours to do half. If we take off 2 and this is take off 1 when I'm recording this is uploaded, so 14 hours. Sorry, 14 hours. So this process is a 28-hour process, estimated, approximately, whatever you want to call it, to deal with this. So that's pretty extensive. And I guess that's the thing, isn't it? How sophisticated the system is to remove those players' items. That's a bit scary. That's a bit scary. But you know, is it good scary or bad scary? But you know, it's problematic for those that want to get involved with it. I mean, in a way that is kind of good news, bad news. Bad news is, I think we're in an Alliance Wars attack for those that are kind of doing their Mythic Crystal. And I'm sure people go like, oh, well, who cares about the people that suffer, but they decided to exploit. Yeah, but still kind of like, you have to look in perspective going like, if you are as an Alliance going like, oh, great, well, you know, 2 or 1 of the members are out because they can't move in Alliance Wars. You know, thankfully it happened now before a season start, but definitely from an off season, this could be an issue because if you're in an attack phase, it could affect. Thankfully, we're not in an Alliance Quest phase, so, you know, all the other 28 people that didn't exploit, or 29, or 27, or whatever number it is, aren't affected by this. Because that's the other thing you have to think about, like, the implications of other people. As I said, thankfully, we're not in an AQ cycle, and we're in an off-season Alliance Wars. But, you know, that could be something that's a bit annoying if it's a case that you are weren't able to get in and maybe weren't able to move in this off-season attack phase. I don't know, possibly. I like the way it's like Mike says, have finished? Oh god, yes. More people to come. On says, thanks for the update. That was the only reason I opened this thread. Is there a way you can close it so that people don't clog up the forums with debates on topic, please? Oh yeah, like that's the thing, isn't it? This is why I want to get away from this, because people, it's just people falling out at the end of the day. I kind of think that this is the point as a community. You have to understand, as a community, you need to be better united with each other on. It's okay to have your difference of opinions on stuff, but be respectful with each other on kind of opinions, and try not to, like, you know, be too. I was gonna say it's not. Well, it's. I just don't want to see provocation. Provocation is annoying because it's just sometimes people just wind people up for the sake of it. There's a lot of times I see stuff in like my own comment section. I just think, do you know what? I'm not even going to rise to kind of like respond to you, because I'm just like, I'm silently kind of like in my own world going like, do you know what? I read your comment, whether it's positive or negative. By the way, thanks for the positive comments. They're really nice. and warm my heart. But for those that are kind of, I just don't think, right, do you know, I'm not going to rise to it. I'm not going to snap back at you because, I don't know, maybe you've had a hard day, tough day, and that's the reason you decided to kind of like snap. So you got to kind of like, we got to be united as a community. And I see the good stuff. We've seen the good stuff in the past. In any case, I'm going to end the video here because it's just I've waffled on too much about stuff. But that's the kind of the subject here that Kabam are dealing with this, and they're in the process of getting it sorted. Check out some other content located on screen. What's your thoughts on all this? Put it in the comment section down below. Be civil to each other. It's a Friday, for God's sakes. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.